Here's a curious thing. Over the years, I don't know why, but I just got into this habit of asking my students this question of how many of you have had burnout? So in my crowds, either it's online or in person, and over the years, the number of hands that have gone up when I've asked this question, how many of you have had burnout? The number of hands just seems to be more and more. So more hands go up. And then there's a second part to the question. I say, keep your hands up, and I say, how many of you have had burnout another time? So now we're talking about the second time, and so quite a lot of the hands stay up. And then I say, great, okay, well, not so great, but how many of you have had it another time? So now we're talking 3 times burnout, the same people, and a lot of the hands stay up. And here's the other thing. Recently I've said, how many of you have had it for the 4th or the 5th time, and a lot of the hands tend to stay up. About 80% roughly of the room, like 70 to 80% of the room will have their hands up these days when I say, how many of you have had burnout, and then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th time or more. Now, I don't know about you, but this doesn't seem normal, whatever normal is. Or maybe we just think it is normal to hit the wall today, to have burnout, to struggle from anxiety, to have panic attack, to suffer from depression. How is this normal? I don't think it is. Our natural state, our body is always aiming towards homeostasis and healing. So it knows how to heal. Our job is to get out of the way. The reason we tend to have things like burnout, we hit the wall, we crash and burn, is because we're not listening to the body, and not only just not listening, but actually getting in the way of things like homeostasis, where the body, its natural ability to heal is being blocked by the food that we eat, the things that we do, the thoughts that we have, or the things that we don't do enough of, and just deviating, distracting ourselves away from health and vitality, just our natural state of health and well-being, whether it's physical, internally, emotionally, mentally. Health is not just a compartmentalized thing. It is intrinsically linked up. So it's not just curious. Alarm bells go off these days when I ask my students, how many of you have had burnout? The hands stay up. I don't think it's normal. What do you think? So sadly, it is the fact that a lot of people are having burnout today in this day and age. So I'm taking it upon myself to teach my framework because it has worked over the years. Lots and lots of my students have had countless testimonials, success stories where they've healed from burnout, anxiety, depression, and just using the 3-stage framework that I teach in my paid Awaken program and my upcoming Empower program. So I'm going to be teaching this framework in my upcoming masterclass, my Empower masterclass, the 17th, 19th, and 21st of July. So be sure to click the link somewhere here, put your email in, come and join me on the 17th of July live. See you there. See you on the inside.